You've ever fallen down the rabbit hole? You know, that thing you do when you get obsessed with something to the point of no return? Well, she did too. But this is how it happened. She slowly falls down the rabbit hole. We've all been there before. Just one more episode, one more movie, one more chapter in the book. What could go in just one more time, possibly hurt? Just one more kiss, one more dance, one more drink. It's not like anyone was getting hurt. Okay, maybe someone was getting hurt. But what was one more instance of pain amongst the hundreds of others she'd already endured for this cause? Her obsession had become her life. All she did was feed it, and as long as she kept feeding it, it would keep growing, taking up more and more of her world until eventually all there was left to consume was her. Then one day it hit her, literally. 1 second she was typing away at her computer, researching every last detail of her obsession, ready to dive into the rabbit hole once more. And the next she was sprawled out on the floor, face down on her keyboard, knocked out cold. She hit her head pretty hard on the corner of the desk. The throbbing in her head matched the frantic pounding of her heart. When she finally looked up, everything was fuzzy and the room was spinning. Maybe being knocked out hadn't been the best idea, but the show must go on, right? How could she possibly miss an opportunity to delve deeper into the thing that consumed her thoughts? As she stumbled back to her feet, it matched the redness that crept up her neck and the flush that covered her entire being. Her vision started to blur. She felt weak. Wait, no, she needed to get to the hospital. It made quite the mess. She should really clean that up. But no, she couldn't stop now. Not when she was so close to finding out. She collapsed onto her couch, her eyes fixed on the TV. The screen seemed to beckon her closer, promising answers if she would only lean in just a little bit more. She closed her eyes, surrendering to the inevitable. Let the rabbit hole swallow her whole. Let it take everything from her. But she didn't care. She didn't feel anything anymore. Nothing mattered except what was on the screen. It was as if the TV was a magnet and she was a piece of metal. She reached out to touch it, her fingers sinking into the cool glass. She pressed her forehead against the screen. It was freezing cold, sending shivers down her spine. The image on the TV rippled, distorting the world around her. All she saw was herself. She reached out to touch her own face, but her hand went straight through as if she were made of glass. She screamed, the sound echoing her own insanity. She clawed at the glass, desperate to break through, to reach the other side. She wanted to be part of the world on the screen, to escape this one where she was trapped. All she saw was the reflection of her own madness staring back at her. As the final moments ticked away, she slumped to the floor, her eyes blank and staring. The rabbit hole had claimed another victim, another soul lost to its insatiable depths. And as the darkness consumed her, she was finally free.